Alright, what's up guys? I'm here at Super Gym. This is Brad with Spite Fitness, and I'm hanging out with a couple of buddies. I got Brianna here. She's getting warmed up. She's gonna hit some squats. Then I got my man Jimbo. He's gonna be doing some Oli shit, and then some front squatting. Looking for a PR. Looking for a PR today, right?
Yeah.
Hunting for that PR on the front squat would be good. Just kind of warm up, get set up, and we'll get into it, see what we can do today. And I'm just doing some light shit. Alright, so we're just all just kind of getting warmed up, set up. Jimbo, what are you hitting today?
Attempting to hit PR snatch and clean and jerk, and hopefully PR front squat 500 pounds.
Going for that 500 front squat. That's a big thing, man. Like, you know, 500 front squat, that's like a benchmark of strength that like most people don't get to. That's pretty cool. I still haven't hit a 500 front squat yet. Yeah, I don't front squat that often though.
No.
But I've been gunning for it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll fuck around a little bit, push you. See how it goes. I
definitely need you to push me because I don't think I could do it without you, you know?
I think so. I think you got it today. So your legs are feeling pretty good though, right?
Yeah, legs feel great. I just got done warming them up, and you helped me with the partner stretch and stepping on it. So yeah, I feel good. Oh,
hey, that's one thing I was gonna do a little side shot on it. I didn't catch it. I guess I probably should have. But like, one thing for warm up, I think that's like different from like Americans than like a lot of other nations in terms of warm up stuff is like the hands-on approach, right? Like a lot of other nationalities, countries, teams, they're like way more handsy with each other in terms of like, you know, helping each other warm up, mobility, you know, stretching, all that other stuff. I feel like one thing like as Americans, like we don't help each other out enough, right? Like we're like feel awkward about like stepping on each other or like digging hands in and like trying to find those knots and working stuff out. But like that's a huge part of warming up. That's a huge part of like helping each other out is like, you know, finding that, you know, that little tight spot and then the muscle, you know, like, you know, working that heel into the muscle belly, you know, warming up, stretching up, things like that, right?
I feel like it's a big thing with the Russians and the Chinese, and they're like the best in the world with weightlifting.
Yeah.
Americans are in that aspect a little homophobic, and we have this personal space. But if you're helping your buddy warm up and reach that mobility plateau or get that muscle engaged, you know, that muscle anesthesia and wake it up, you know, that could be the difference for them lifting like 40-30 pounds more.
Yeah.
You know, activating that muscle.
Right. I think that's a good point, man. Like, help your buddies out. You know, if you have a crew, you know, and they got that sore spot in the shoulder or whatever, you know, dig an elbow in, you know, whatever. Find a way to help them warm up that tissue to help them improve a little bit better and perform a little bit better. Yeah.
Free rehab.
Free fucking rehab. Hey, so something pretty cool happened today. Came in and hang out with a couple of friends and do some lifting. And, you know, I always encourage when people come up and say hi. Like, I really, really, really love meeting people that have checked out the channel before. So I just want to quick introduce a friend.
How you guys doing? Sergeant Josh Comer. Nice to meet you. Just want to say that Sergeant Arbic's a great guy, good down-to-earth guy, so if you ever see him, come up to him, say hi, I'll spread some knowledge.
Yeah. Fucking, like, it means the world to me that I'm able to do something that I love doing, and people, like, check it out. So, like, you know, to hear people give me that feedback, like, hey, I checked out the channel, and even just to come up and say hi, man, like, that means the world to me. So I just wanted to say thanks, man. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Thanks, brother.
Have a good one.
Hey, man, good luck, all right?
Nice to meet you.
He's taking off, getting ready to PCS. Gonna head back to the States and be doing some more great shit, but I really do appreciate you, brother.
All right, man. Take care.
See you, bro. So much power.
Freaking the ace is, or not the ace, the fusion is like very.
Bree going for 315. Let it go. Easy.
Yeah, do pauses for 1 second above the knee. Focus on the rebound. There you go, just like that.
All right, man. What's your name?
Neil French.
And what do you do? In the Army?
Army. I did a little computer stuff, but my next assignment, I get to be part of the Army fitness team. So
What? Super fit, right?
super excited about that. I'm going to be. I'm working on it.
When's that going to be?
Actually, get out of here in 2 weeks, and then I'll be over there in Kentucky after a month or so.
Yeah.
And I'll start really getting on my training then. So I'm
Hell
really
yeah.
pumped about it.
Cool, man. All right. Drive. Atta girl. Super smooth.
As long as you know what you're trying to try for, like, you'll feel it. You're a good enough athlete to know, like, hey, like, you're not oblivious to what you need to do.
Yeah.
Shit. I felt it, like, you wanted to go back, I did. I didn't come on harder with the mindset. Should wait a little longer. Yeah, I had a shit mindset. Like, literally, trying to wait.
Drive. Atta girl. Good. Big breath. Do it again. Big breath.
Yeah. I mean,
Drive. Atta girl.
Is that 3? Sure, my pool. It's good. At least 275.
Yeah. So what went wrong there?
I didn't stay back in my pool. I didn't let my pool develop. So I cut it short and then I tried to race in the bar. If I were to let it develop, the bar would get more power, more height, and then I can get under it. But if you cut your pool short, you're not transferring enough power, so it only goes a little bit off the ground. Versus if I were to get full extension,
Yeah.
it would have like a higher bar path.
Yeah. Easy to get under it.
Yeah, exactly, easier to get under it. So by cutting my pool short and racing under it, I'm kind of jumping forward
Yeah.
and like this.
Not a imbalance basically, right?
Yeah. So if I stayed in my pool, it would have been a lot more vertical / backwards.
Yeah.
And I would have been able to pull myself under a lot easier. You know, it's just when the weight gets heavy, we're nearing 90+%. It's hard to have heavy weight and
Oh, yeah.
feel like, hey, I can. Don't worry, be patient.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Well, hey, no matter how strong you are, when you start getting up to the upper echelon of your limits, like you're gonna have those technical breakdowns, right? Whether it's ollie lifting or powerlifting or strongman or whatever, right? Like technical breakdowns are part of the game. Recognizing and acknowledging where those technical breakdowns are happening is a really important step. And one of the biggest things is filming your workouts to make sure that you see where things are going wrong, so that you can try to develop the strength and the patterns to be able to overcome those weaknesses or those shortcomings.
because it forces you to kind of, because you're trying to stand. Yeah, you'll come up with it helps you stand your level more. And but you prove you what you need to. Some people are actually faster like that, like
Drive.
Zhao Ling.
Brace hard.
He doesn't move his feet. He keeps his feet exactly where they are. Where he snatches.
Drive. There you go. Good. All right. I have no idea how this shot looks, but we're gonna try.
Okay.
We got some questions that came our way. We want to try to answer some of them as we go. So let's see what we got. First question off of the Instagrams. All right, this one's from my buddy Jason. Jason wants to know if you had to label your training methodology, what would it be?
coach tells me to do.
It's called doing what your coach says. All right, we got another question. This one's for Bree. This is coming from my man Dan, and the question is, Bree, what's hotter, a six-pack and a nice smile, or a 6-plate deadlift and a furry beard? Go.
Oh, deadlift all day.
No one likes the six-packs, man, unless you're a little kid.
Oh, so 180 days, probably like, was that 60 plus 60 pounds? Oh, 240.
All right, hanging out mid-set, getting after it. We got Bree here, getting out of her knee sleeves.
I did it. They're off.
Hitting the squats. Ended up with what, 355 for a double, yeah?
Yeah.
Fucking
That's a 2-rep PR.
2-rep PR, bro. All right, so one of the things I wanted to do in this video too is get some questions in, and so I'd ask for some questions, and kind of friend of the channel, Tiffany, she writes in. She's got a bunch of questions, so we're just gonna hit like 1 or 2 right now, and we'll kind of keep going as we go throughout the training session over. So the first question that Tiffany has is, she wants to know, how did your approach to or style of training and nutrition change moving from bodybuilding more to powerlifting?
So when I'm focusing on powerlifting, I prioritize those lifts in my training, like in my training session. So I'll start with either squat, bench, or dead, whatever my coach tells me to. And then I'll follow that with accessory work that relates to that lift. And I will just do more accessory work than a traditional powerlifter would if I was only powerlifting. And then that helps me hit the bodybuilding piece. And I really have full reign of like my accessory / bodybuilding work, and I'm able to tailor that to the body parts that I need to bring up for women's physique.
Okay, and then so that's the training piece. What about nutrition? Do you find that your nutrition varies wildly from powerlifting kind of phase to bodybuilding?
It does, yeah. My carbs are a lot higher when I'm powerlifting because I'm not training for aesthetics, I'm training for performance, and I need to make sure that I'm eating enough to be able to lift several hundred pounds all the time. Whereas with bodybuilding, my nutrition is obviously more restricted. I don't have freedom to have like unplanned or unsupervised cheat meals. I don't drink at all when I'm on show prep. So it's bodybuilding is much stricter and stricter?
Yeah, stricter, more strict.
More restrictive. There we go. That sounds better.
Yeah.
And then just like more exact. And then with bodybuilding, as you progress through show prep, you continue to decrease calories and take carbs away, and at the same time increasing the amount of work you're doing, so you're increasing cardio mostly. Whereas in powerlifting, I do just enough cardio to maintain like a happy for me aesthetic state, and then my macros don't really change very much in powerlifting. They're extremely constant, and then maybe every week, each week I'll probably have like a dinner out that's still like fairly clean, if you will.
Yeah.
Like I don't like to eat fried foods and all that nasty stuff. It makes me feel sick anyways.
Yeah.
I don't like that shit.
Cool. That about covers it for this one?
Yeah, I think so. Did I get all the points there?
That's a pretty robust answer for a straightforward question.
Oh, okay.
And that's why I don't do the bodybuilding, because it is way too like self-deprivating, and it takes way too much time and attention, and I don't have that kind of attention. I'm like OCD, like not OCD. What's the opposite of OCD? I don't know what the opposite of OCD would be, but like I'm like.
And you like to eat too much.
And I like to eat too much. That's right. I gotta try to keep this fit chick life going here. I'm all about that fit chick life. Not really. 335 clean. Look at that.
Standard. So clean.
Oh my God.
Just take the 10s off. Okay.
So fresh and so clean.
Like I'm hitting 355 I'll eat a knife. You know?
They just know they need to do it. No.
Hey, don't pretend like that's going on.
So this workout's been interrupted by a little arm wrestling challenge. So I guess there's a guy here that's doing arm wrestling, challenging people for you know, arm wrestling dominance. My buddy Jimmy wants to participate, so we'll see how he does. I don't know.
Oh, it's my body? Okay.
They're going through some mechanics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like a string.
What's going on? My buddy's legit going on another YouTube channel. They're doing intros and stuff right now. Bring him in, Jimmy. Bring him in. Oh.
Hey, I'm not moving him.
Come on, easy.
Oh my god.
Drive, 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 drive! Atta boy.
Come on, Brad, let's go. Yes.
Slipped. I had it though. I can feel it going.
Wait, let me start. As soon as you get it off, okay?
Let me get there.
You get
That's good. All right.
ready?
You're doing your planks, right?
I
All right, so we'll see if we can do this and planks. See how good we are. Multitasking. Okay, so this one, we're gonna go back to the questions again from Tiffany. I think that's what we're gonna do here. And Tiffany would like to know, what are some of your go-to mobility exercise movements?
ooh.
Or I'm sorry, mobility accessory movements.
Okay. So for mobility, I always start with foam rolling. I don't use a traditional like foam roller. I use a little peanut roller. And that's just the ball. I use this guy. It's just, I'm able to get my lumbar spine, like the full range of erectors with that really easy, and I can use it on my adductors, around my knees. And then my calves also. I always roll out my calves with this guy. And then I can use this one to get like specific spots in my back, and I can just kind of lay on there. And this is a little harder. It's got like more ridges than the peanut. But I always start with that, and then I like to warm up my shoulders, normally with a band. Just do like up and over kind of things, and then a circle, and then I'll stretch out my shoulders and my wrists with the band as well. I don't really have one that I can show you, but one of the things I like to do is kind of wrap it around my wrist and then hold it and step on the band, and then like stand up with that, and it'll help like kind of pull out my elbow, pull out my wrist. Normally my wrist pop a little bit. That, and then also wrapping it around your wrist and having the band come from your wrist here
Working that front
down to
rack.
the ground. So that helps all those upper body joints, and those are two things my coach gave me to work on, like wrist pain and a little bit of shoulder pain too. So those
are mobility stuff. What about some, like, what's a couple say, give me one accessory that's like your go-to for your squat, your bench, and then your deadlift. Your favorite accessories for each of the main movements.
I love sissy squats.
Okay.
I love sissy squats. I know you just did a video on those.
Yep, we're talking, I had a video, a couple videos. I'll link it in somewhere over here, maybe.
Yeah.
That video if you want to check out what a sissy squat is.
Yeah, so those, obviously for squats. For deadlifts,
15s, 20, we get you
accessory for deadlifts. Shoot, I don't know. I'll come back to that one.
I like pull throughs.
Yeah.
I like pull throughs.
I don't know, there's so many, I feel like. I love working back, so I love all back exercises. There's not really many that I don't like. But I think back extensions are really good, weighted back extensions, because I'm still, by doing that, by like holding a weight, I'm still able to engage my lats, and then when I come up, I can mimic the movement of activating my lats and locking in that bar to like my hip pocket.
Yep. Do that like on a hyperextension machine?
Yeah, so you can attack that angle and at the same time as working your rectors and your posterior chain. So I usually will throw those in at the end of the back workout to be kind of like the finisher.
Okay. What about a bench? What about a bench accessory?
Bench accessory, incline.
Incline.
Incline. So I prefer dumbbell incline bench just because it's more comfortable on my shoulders, but I can't discount the importance and effectiveness of an incline barbell. So I still do that sometimes, but honestly, more often it's dumbbell, just because I like it more.
Yeah,
it's easier on my shoulders.
I like it too because with a dumbbell, you know, you're not stuck with that bar. You get that external rotation.
Yeah, that rotation.
Right.
And then if my shoulder's acting funky one day, because sometimes it does that, with the dumbbells, you can adjust that bar path, if you will, and then that range of motion if you want to keep it wider or, you know, more narrow, more turned, or more neutral, like you can play with that, whereas obviously with the barbell it's fixed and you're not going to move it. So I like the dumbbells for that reason.
For sure. Good one. Try to get up. Get up. Ah, there it is. Like way too cool for skull. All right, guys. Hey, I just want to try to close down the workout video here. Kind of hanging out with everybody. You know, today was a good session. We had a lot of fun. So it's like, you know, kind of what we wanted to talk about is, you know, Jimmy going for that 500 front squat, right? Both of us were trying to make a go at it. And it's like sometimes, you know, having a good environment is a good thing. But it's like, don't always wait on the environment kind of coming to you. Sometimes you got to create the environment, right? Just meet good people and, you know, just create your own environment. So that's kind of one thing I want to encourage, you know, like I don't think kind of on my own, I probably wouldn't have taken a stab at 500 today. What about you?
No, definitely not. Having you guys there was like definitely like that will push me over, especially even after going upstairs to attempt to arm wrestle this professional arm wrestler for $1,000. I would have stopped the squat session right there, but I had you guys there and I just kept going.
Yeah, so you know, creating your own environment I think is a good thing. And Bree, you know, you pushing today, going for that heavy ass double.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have went for that second one. I don't know if I would have finished it either if I did try it.
Yeah.
If you guys were there, so that was cool. That was good.
Then, like,
I'm happy with that.
Kind of push it because like I think there's that moment where like I felt like you were gonna go for the rack and I was like one more, and you're like
I was like, all right,
settled in.
Well, here we go.
Yeah.
See how it goes.
And then we got my man Neil getting ready to do great and wonderful things for the Army. Gonna go do it on that part of that fitness team, right?
Yeah.
But just kind of, you know, kind of working for him, talking different like core techniques and stuff like that. And you know, it's like, I don't know. I think the benefit of making good friends and having people around you, it can't be overstated, right? And like, it's just amazing. So like when you're in an environment, you put yourself out there a little bit, you know. Doing it tactfully, not interrupting people in the middle of their sets, but you know, making friends. You know, hey, how are you? Hey, that was a really great squat. You know, just really simple things can go a really long way to making friends and building conversations, and then kind of getting where we are, where you can actually call people up and be like, hey, you want to get a session in? They're like, yeah, sure, I'll drive 30 minutes, come hang out with you. Like, that's fucking incredible. So yeah, that's kind of what I want to leave it. I want to have that kind of that general idea for you guys that are out there. You don't have to wait for that environment to come to you. Like, you can slowly build your own environment around you, because like when you're doing what you love, you're gonna end up attracting people that, you know, enjoy the same things too. So keep it up, guys. Anyway, that's it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave in the chat box below. I'll be sure to respond. And I appreciate you guys always helping support the videos with the likes, shares, and subscribes. It means the world to me. Check out the link below for the Train to Spike gear. Gonna have some new designs coming out soon. I'm just kind of taking my time with it, but check it out and pick up a shirt or a hoodie if you haven't already. That's it, guys. Remember, no matter what it is you think you can't do, like try some heavy ass squats, you gotta get it in Train to Spike. If you're gonna find an excuse, you're gonna find a way. I hope you continue to find the way. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.